It's no big secret that shoppers around the world are now seeking cheap bargains online, while countries are increasingly reinforcing their pandemic lockdowns. But when it comes to luxury goods, a new luxury grey market has suddenly emerged out of the shadows. It might have existed before, but now it's out in the open with fewer market regulations and minimum government control. Historically, the multi-billion-dollar luxury grey market has operated out of sight. But now, we see new platforms and dealers popping up every day, and offering online shoppers sharp discounts on the latest styles. These online stores, which are selling luxury items at very low prices, have now become a powerful and disruptive force in the fashion industry. They're not to be taken lightly. As companies like Baldonini in Italy, Italist in the United States, and Satire arrived on the market in 2020, grey sales have been on the rise. And despite complaints by original fashion retailers, those online platforms selling luxury items at much cheaper prices seem unstoppable. Unlike the illegal counterfeit goods often found on the black market, the grey market sells authentic luxury products, but at a significant discount, usually between 15 and 35%, and with no contact with the brands. Through a practice sometimes known as parallel importing, grey market sellers tend to take advantage of the varying pricing strategies and taxation requirements for luxury products across different regions, in order to get certain hot products to those who want them for less. Last time I checked, I found the difference in prices between regions staggering. A customer in Europe, for example, would pay a little over $2,800 for an Yves Saint Laurent Sac de Jour, but the same bag would sell for more than $3,700 in South Korea. A shopper can purchase a white Fendi canvas baguette bag for roughly $2,620 in Europe, while that same bag will cost about $3,350 in mainland China. Taking advantage of such differences in prices has become big business. Last year, the grey market was estimated to be worth up to 8% of the $257 billion personal luxury goods market, according to an investigative report by the New York Times. Traditionally, luxury brands have turned a blind eye to the grey market. But since last year, things have been going out of control. If you're after good bargains for luxury goods, I've left you links in the description below to the online platforms where they're being sold. As a disclaimer, I'm in no way profiting or promoting these platforms, nor am I advertising their products, or earning any commission on their sales.
If you're looking to buy a pair of slides online from Bottega Veneta, a luxury brand, which would normally cost you more than $550 from the brand's website, or from Neiman Marcus or Net-a-Porter, have a look at Satire first. Their website offers discounts of up to 30% on the latest fashion styles. I've left you the link to their platform below. Similar deals could be found for the chain pouch leather shoulder bag, which costs nearly $3,500 on Satire, almost $300 cheaper than on the official Bottega site. Same discounts are offered on items like Chanel eyewear, Prada skirts and Saint Laurent belts. However, most of those deals have disappeared after Taifour received press attention this summer. Taifour, which started in 2017, offers global consumers deep discounts on some of the best names in luxury, including Prada, Gucci, Chanel, and Saint Laurent. Their sales between March and June 2020, according to The Times, grew 331% from a year earlier. The company raised $49 million when it went public in December, and its share price soon swelled more than 400%. It claims to sell about 160,000 goods from around 1,300 high-end fashion brands on its platform via a process known as dropshipping. Dropshippers are online sellers that don't keep any products in stock. Instead, when an item is purchased, they buy the item from overseas and ship it to the customer. Taifour takes a commission on the sales, which are mostly of products made and priced in Europe to customers in the United States and Asia. Like Farfetch, Taifour operates a marketplace model and does not own any inventory. Its dropship model means orders are sent from third-party suppliers directly to customers, enabling it to offer a materially wider catalog than peers such as Net-a-Porter. It also avoids the risk of being left with unsold stock or, like Kogan.com, incurring a blowout in distribution costs. However, while Farfetch and Mytheresa are well known by online luxury fashion customers, the Taifour brand is relatively unknown. However, Taifour's strength, according to Financial Review, was building an online customer database and using organic search and Google AdWords to rank highly when shoppers searched for luxury fashion. Another example of grey market platforms are Degas. Those are purchasing agents who cater to Chinese demand for foreign goods, particularly luxury wares.
Be your own best version. Get yourself a life coach. Email me at michael@coachacademy.com.
A number of Degas have formed large-scale collectives, and companies like Beyond have emerged for easier cross-border transactions from the United States to China. Recently, Western businesses using similar grey market tactics have emerged and expanded rapidly during the pandemic, including unauthorized watch dealers like AuthenticWatches.com and Chrono24. You can also find bargains through affiliate advertising on Google or via aggregate search sites like Least. Luxury brands are now effectively competing against themselves. Exactly how much they stand to lose is difficult to quantify. But most are acutely aware of the gradual thinning of the veneer of exclusivity that they have worked hard to establish, and that has already been partly diluted by the heavy discounting of all-season stock by department stores and outlets. Today, many brands are working with consultants and local governments to develop new ways to combat the grey market. This is happening after previous attempts to control the practice, like buying back and destroying unsold stock, led to backlash over sustainability issues. Still, incentives remain for customers to look to the grey market, when brands like Chanel raised prices as much as 15% in the past year as a result of changes to raw materials prices and currency exchange rates. Like the grey market, counterfeits have left their negative impact on the fashion market too. According to Ghost Data, the global counterfeiting industry is expected to hit the $4.2 trillion mark by 2022. Today, about 20% of fashion products advertised on social media platforms are fake. Instagram appears to be extremely famous among counterfeiters, and posts featuring fake luxury products have nearly tripled in the last 3 years on the platform. This is happening at a time when the fashion industry lost more than $50 billion in 2020 due to the sale of fake products. Clothing appears to be the most counterfeited product, followed by cosmetics and personal care, watches and jewelry, handbags and luggage. And while China is said to be the largest manufacturer of replicas, they're now being produced in other countries as well, including India, Pakistan, and Mexico. Luxury brands are the biggest victim, including big names like Rolex, Louis Vuitton, and Gucci. Today's world is built around the gig economy. So as long as you know how to effectively tap into it, you can get whatever you need built from any corner of the globe. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Be safe and bye for now.